26 brand new JoJo cards were added to Anime Card Clash. And today, I'm going to be spending the next week getting them all. The Joestar Mansion. What a very bizarre looking place. But what's more bizarre is the amount of cards I've got to get. Because for this challenge, I'm making it so I have to get every card and their stand as well. Which, as you can see, is pretty cooked. Especially when you start looking over here. But for now, I think what we start with is going through the story mode and seeing how challenging this new content is. Especially... yeah, we'll get to that in a second. So... we got here. We start with the apex of evolution. Cars. Let's try fighting him on easy mode. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, easy was actually easy. Next up is the awakened golden vampire. What? Why has he become my character? Okay, I need to get that card to see what it does. That seems OP. We only just managed to win. Okay, this is going good. Oh. Is that Kira? Thankfully, he died. Okay. Oh, that was the actual boss. Yeah. Next up, we got the Crimson Emperor. And as you can see, every single time we beat these characters for the first time, we make them rollable. So beating Crimson Emperor will make that rollable. Using his little stand arrows to boost. That doesn't matter to Milim. I'm so hyped to get these cards. Look how strong this Awakened Dio is. It's actually sick. There we go. Diavolo is now rollable. This will make Pale Snake rollable. Okay, he survived. Kill the Dio. Yes. They're all dead. Perfect. Now, the final one. The Dimensional Manipulator. We beat this. We unlock all the cards from the story. But we can't cross them off yet because we actually need to spin them and get them in the inventory. So, yeah, we're only just getting started. Yo, this Dio is... yeah, get him gone. We lost! How did my King of Helheim just die in the back? No, that's not right. We're just going to attempt this battle again, and we're not going to lose. I'm feeling lucky this time. Kill the Dio. I said kill the Dio. Yup. Kill the Dio again. And this time we win. Okay, that could have been bad. Now we've got him rollable. Now, one thing we are going to have to do is we're going to have to come back here and beat extreme mode of all of this to unlock the Worthy Arrow, which, yeah, that's going to be nightmarish. I already struggled enough as is. Okay, but what we can do now is we can teleport back to the lobby. Global Steel Balls. What the hell? And I think we do some... is that Loki? Nah, bro, I've missed so much. Oh my, there's a Loki boss. Nah, I've missed so much. Okay, but I have 131,000 rolls. It's a decent amount. I can definitely get more, though, through claiming all of my stuff over there. Let's get our auto rolls on as well. We might as well. And then I'll pop one jug. And I suppose what we can do is just start rolling to try and get some of those characters. Since the sooner we get all the base ones out the way... what is this? Star Bloodline boss fight. Why is it just chilling here? 900k across the board. I'm sure that'll be for one of these character quests. Probably for the Joestar Bloodline one. Now, what we need to do is we need to get the best moon in the game, which is still a heavenly moon, just to get max luck. So we will pop this. Use large border, large boss chance, Inferno Elixir. Gonna use all of our luck boosting stuff. And then I guess we'll just roll. I'll get rid of all my garbage. So we're looking for JoJo characters. That can't be that difficult. No JoJo characters yet. I don't know what rarity they are, but they're probably pretty hard to get. We got a Colossal Titan. Still no JoJo characters? Okay, we got a 1 in a billion. Oh. Is that a trillion? One more. Oh, okay, wait. We got Dimensional Manipulator. We got Pale Snake. Crimson Emperor. The Range Killer. We got Cars. Yo, they start at 12 billion. What the heck? Nothing insane just yet, though. We'll open another 50. Gold Pale Snake. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Any other things? We got Awakened Golden Vampire. We made a decent dent. A lot of these characters I'm not 100% sure how we actually get, so we'll have to wait and see. Oh, what the heck? Wait, I have limited cards. Whoa. Yeah, these are sick. I guess when you use the Heavenly Moon, it just lets you get them. Wait, I don't have the Battle Pass. Hold on a second. I must bring in the big guns. The biggest pay-to-win. The most despicable pay-to-win I know in my friends list. There he is. More importantly, I need me a Battle Pass. Hand it over. Oh, nice. Monkey deity, cool. Is there anything else that could be really useful for this video? Like, we're gonna need more packs. So, billionaire bundle. Holy I need this. Holy schmoly. Holy schmo... What? That's aura. Oh no, it somehow spawned into my inventory. What is this? Yo! Okay, look, I know we're trying to get JOJO cards, but like these... I'm getting these for the packs. Not the skins, I promise. Junk tech bundle. Oh, this gives you skins for this. Oh my god, and like 70 million rolls as well. Oh no, my finger slipped. Whoopsie daisy. Oh, how'd that happen? Nice. I got all the bundles. Let's go. Now, but on a real though, like I actually needed those for the extra rolls. Okay, there's actually like some very cool cards that we've just got there. Now, if I go check the Bizarre Mana, did I get all of these? I got the Apex of Evolution. I got Dio. I got Kira. I got the Crimson Emperor. Yeah, I got every single character from here. But one thing we haven't done yet is if we check quests, Made in Heaven quest. Let's see. So we got to start with this. Sea Moon's Gravity. Use Requiem arrows in the Bazaar dungeon. Steal stats using Pale Snake. Win 20 PvP or rank battles. Defeat cards using Awakened Golden Vampire. And defeat the Crusaders in the Bazaar dungeon. It's a rare dungeon encounter. Or you can force it in the lobby, I guess, but they're like insanely difficult. Like if I take a look at the Crusaders over here. Where were they? Yeah, they were aura farming over here. Let's just see. Yeah, ain't no singular chance we win this. Oh yeah, hell no. These are with my strongest cards as well. Yep, we've got a grind ahead of us. Well, good news is that quest can be mostly done in the dungeon. So we might as well head in there. And then this one as well. Triumphant Chariot. Oh, this gets us that card. Okay, it's dungeon time, which I'm guessing means there's a brand new dungeon and not the one that's like the, the Bazaar dungeon. Ooh. Rare encounters can occur in this dungeon. 2 times coins. I forgot. I'm definitely going to need this. Let me just bring the backup in because I got no Robux on this account. So let's get double coins for 1 month. And then I'm sure this will be like all useful stuff later. But right now, let's go in. I'm actually hyped to see what we get from this. I spawn in with a manga writer. Oh, you can see a quest from here. That's really nice. All right, so if we open up our 50k instant rolls packs, we got like a specific one for this dungeon. We got absolute garbage. We'll just add like all these top cards. Wait. Oh, they changed the default Starfist and Dios. Oh, that's cinema. All right, first battle. Minion. Light work, no reaction. The way that these dungeons scale and work, 100k rolls, is that the longer we go through this, the more difficult it's gonna get. And obviously, we get more packs every single floor we go. 200 mil, that's not bad. We only have 3 lives, so we need to be careful. Now, what I'm kind of wondering is, you know, what's going on? What's this third card in my team? What the heck? Are some stands, like, dungeon limited? Ooh. 1 in 3 billion Kizaru? Oh, our first mini-boss. Luckily, really not very difficult. We made it to floor 10, which means we should have our first boss. It's the Ascended Goal. It's Dio over heaven. Oh my. How did he just hit my team over and over? The heck? Yo, my team just got... It gets farmed on this floor. Can we win? I've used 2 lives already. I know what must be done. Shinigami Manipulator in the back. Now we win. Okay, this is fine. They're all frozen for 1 turn. We win. And we got a Requiem arrow. Hold on. Use. Oh, a Requiem Arrow rolled a new stand. Keep your current stand or take the new one, and you could only hold one stand. So that technically means we've got the Mango Writer. So I'm obviously going to take now Sticker Strategist, which gives me that stand obtained as well, which also means based on my diagram, I have got a lot of stands to go through. Unfortunately for me right now, though, like my main issue is my luck. It's not good enough. So this run, we're probably not going to get too far, but a little bit later on, like, it should get a lot easier. More specifically, when we've like farmed some money and we can then spend it on boosting our luck. Like we need to get more of these bizarre coins. I've already got 3,000 though. That's not bad. Assuming I can like take it all out. Now, whenever I get a JOJO card from this that isn't a stand, I'm not going to count it towards my total because I don't technically own any of the cards in dungeons. So we just keep going. Never mind. We just lost already. I failed on floor... I don't even know. I had a good run, I guess. Definitely be better. Right, let's see. Bizarre dungeon. Yeah, we got completely different stats now. So we want to get luck. Just tons of luck. And then border chance. That'll help as well. The sooner we can get these maxed out, the sooner it'll get easier. Because then we have to get all these items from the dungeon as well. And Dio over heaven? 1 in 30 billion, but it's 5 million coins. Yo. This is gonna take a while. All right, we are making good progress this time. In fact, we got another Requiem Arrow. And I had Metallic Assassin, and we can get the Elder Ripple Knight now. So I will take that. Though I think this card we can actually unlock. So instead, we'll just get rid of this guy right here. I'll have to double check. But I think you can get the Metallic Assassin card outside of being a stand, unless I'm stupid. Are we going to be able to beat 420 for the first time? The luck is definitely a bit better. Actually, I don't even have this guy in the start still. Actually, let's get Aqua in the back. Here we go, level 20 boss. It's looking tricky, but we might... just about have it. We do. More importantly, though, that's another Requiem Arrow. Oh, so you can get default cards, too. Interesting. I'll take the gold one. If I make any mistakes with the stand cards between, like, the ones that are actually obtainable outside the dungeon and whatnot, I'll definitely change it afterwards, but for now, like, I just gotta focus on climbing through the dungeon. Oh, wow. You can get so many cool cards for this. Recently, there was an admin abuse for ACC. We have animated cards now. Cinema. And they chose Wistoria as well. Bro, like this card combo is actually cinema. Alfaria dies, then Will comes out, does insane damage, and then they fuse. And then it farms damage. Yo. Cinema. That's actually, no, genuinely, that's actually so sick. Animated cards. Awaken Golden Wind, return to 0. I will happily take that. And then just in case I can't actually obtain that, I'm going to cross that one off right there. But since it is a raid card, I can probably get that ability outside of this. Okay, I think I'm cooked at floor 40. I think this floor is like, this is my limit. Unfortunately, my team, like, we just don't have the damage. Okay, there's one final thing we can try. I got this Night Demon card, the Twin Night Demon. If we combine it with this, we could... win. Let's see. Okay. It's cooking. We're doing good. He's gonna die, but it's fine. And then if she dies, the twin demons, we won from that. And we got a stand arrow to get another Metallic Assassin. But as you can see, like, the main issue right now is that my luck just isn't good enough anymore. Like, we're not pulling anything crazy. So the floors are starting to get very, very tricky. So as soon as I lose my last life, we should at least have... yeah, I got 28k to spend on luck again. We had a good run. I made it to floor 70, which actually, you know, isn't too bad. We did it with this team here. Considering that is with, like, very minimal luck, we could definitely probably hit 100 plus on our next run. So if we go over here, Dungeon Merchant, levels... if I just get more luck, we can max that out. We can max that out too. And then we can get some boss and border chance. Okay. You know what? Like, we've almost maxed this all out already. So I guess my current objective now is to just AFK this for a little while until we can afford some cards from this area. And also farm more of these Requiem Arrows for this quest. So a couple runs later, I hit floor 200. I'm hitting like 150 plus consistently now, like using some teams I found on YouTube. But more importantly, I saved up 16 Requiem Arrows to see if we could get any new stands. Mango Writer we already had. Rotation Mentor we can get in-game, I believe. So we'll skip those. That's crazy. We just got a secret one. Sticker Strategist we've already seen. Arranged Killer. Keep getting secrets. Zipper Fist. That's a new one that I wanted to get. So we can cross that one off. Crimson Emperor. That's another new one. There we go. Mango Writer we already have. Awakened Starfist. That's another new one. And our last arrow, we got a Mango Writer. Anyway, the most important part of this is I made like over a million in that dungeon run. So the first thing I want to do is I want to buy some items that we need for the quests. Mainly, we need this guy, the Bazaar Dog, and then we need the Flame Diviner, which are 2 new cards that I needed. Now, I think before I continue more dungeons, I wanted to complete this. We got to defeat cards using the Awakened Golden Vampire. We got to defeat the Crusaders, and then we got to win a PvP or ranked battle 20 times. And for PvP, I have like a kind of fun idea. And my plan for ranked is genuinely just to use the 2 new fusion cards. So I'm going to use the Twin Hunters, and then I'm going to use Will and Elfaria, and then this should get me my 20 wins pretty quick. And then as for the other things, we need to defeat the Crusaders, so I'll just run some more dungeons, and then I'm just going to use Awakened Golden Vampire in the dungeon. So I'll be back whenever, how long this takes, I don't know. 8 hours. That's how bad my luck was for getting these Crusaders. However, we click claim, we get actually a lot of rewards, but more importantly, that means we get part 2 of Made in Heaven. And this is going to get us the Lunar Inverter card, Spinnable, or Sea Moon. Use Requiem Arrows in the Bazaar Dungeon. We need to use 25. Defeat enemies in the Bazaar Dungeon. We need to defeat 300. That's easy. Roll 50,000 moons. We can just do that with potions. That's actually kind of cool for Sea Moon, actually. Defeat cards using any card with Luna in their name. Obtain Green Baby. What? Where do I get the Green Baby? Wait, is it like a raid item? There's a chance it's just a raid item, so we'll have to do some raids very shortly. But because I've got 3.6 million now, we can get the Emerald Crusader, Kakyoin, and then we'll also get the Golden Jockey, which does give us 2 new cards. Now, the remaining coins can just raise all of these, and we get 1 battle speed. Okay, now we need to continue on again. And what we're going to start with is I'm going to go get a green baby. We're getting an alien child and get the little baby on the team. And I believe we get him from... Yep, right here. We need 1.25 thousand of the golden wins. And then we need that as well for the actual card here too. So, let's head into the Awakened Golden Wind area. Whoa. Oh, this is sick. Do we get the gold ones on medium? Oh my god, they have so much HP. What we can test though is like... We got 3 coins for that. So we can just do damage by firing through the back lines, maybe. It's going to be a bit of a longer grind because we're just going to have to sit and wait for ages. And then we have to do dungeon. At the very least, with these cards that all like attack through opponents, it should mean we can do more damage. What I might do, I have an idea. If we do Demonic Gift across all 3, I guess I'll put it on million at the back too. Then we use a Mother of Creation, and then we use a Hades, and then we get the Battle Pass card, and then finally, Millim at the back. I think this will work pretty well, at least for getting like more damage. Yeah, we do about 1 million damage every time. Okay, yeah, this grind isn't going to be too bad actually, like maybe an hour. So I found this video, and let me just say, this guy is the GOAT. I've found the most broken strategy to farm this boss. You just need 1 defense force captain. She spawns in, shoots the boss for 600, and then refuses to elaborate. Absolute cinema. So about this taking an hour? Nah, bro, this is going to take like 10 minutes. Look at that. This is insane. Like, we've already nearly filled up the boss bar. There we go. It just goes up, like, literally in 2 seconds every single time. How many of those boss items do I have already? We've already got 11 in, like, 30 seconds of grinding. So, I'll be back in maybe, like, 15 minutes, honestly. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I found an even better strat. I was reading the comments of that video, and I found a comment by Killer Krusty. He says, Sunblaze Shinigami 4 times. All Slayer Mark on Extreme gives 9 mil damage per run. I've been doing that. And it's even more cinema. I think it's more like 6 mil damage per run. But it's still absolutely crazy. Yeah, 6 mil damage on extreme. Yeah, this is going even quicker now. How many of those do I have right now? Let's see. Oh, yeah, 290. Yeah, this is going to be easy. And we can get a version of the Awakened Golden Wind while we're here too. Cool. And now, I believe we are just done. I believe we are just done. Bro, I've got the battle restart on. Okay, that did not take as long as I thought, like 20 minutes. But now we can head over to the raid shop. First things first, we craft ourselves a green baby. And we will also craft ourselves an Awakened Golden Wind. We can also just make another one, so sure, why not? But that is the raid card fully obtained. So now rolling 50,000 moons is pretty easy. In fact, we get the 50,000 potions back. If I just keep clicking these, like we rolled a spirit moon. That's cool, I guess. I guess I'll just open up some packs and see what we get real quick. Might as well. Gold Elder Ripple Knight. I need to stop opening packs. We need to just actually start doing stuff. Oh, gold bazaar dog. That's not bad. Anyway, more importantly, though, with all of those, how many are we? 44,000. We need to do 6,000 more rolls. I've got my greater moon rerolls. We could also just... How do we get moon reroll potions easily? Oh, just the raid shop, right? General. Yeah. Just craft an absolute metric ton of these. And then if we also go do explorations and stuff like that, we should be able to get enough. Some potions later. There we go. I'm at 64,000, actually. And now the rest of this, we just need to head to the dungeon, which shouldn't be too bad. We can probably just get one good run in, and then that should be complete. Or maybe 2 runs, actually, because we need to do 25 arrows. And another 2 dungeons run. We finally completed inverting the moon. And we get the 1 in 22 billion lunar inverter. That card is absolutely sick. But more importantly, we can cross it off. Unfortunately, I still haven't seen a lot of these stands, even after doing 25 of those arrows. I don't get what's going on. Oh, Made in Heaven Part 3, Heaven's Plan. Roll secret traits on Pale Snake or Lunar Inverter. Reach floor 50 in the Bazaar Dungeon within 20 minutes. Find and defeat Heavenly Creation in the lobby, and then find the Heavenly Coordinates. And then we get the Heavenly Creation card. And this is one of the most overpowered cards in the game, apparently, so let's just quickly go get a secret trait. I'm feeling pretty lucky. I don't know what that Heavenly Coordinate malarkey is all about, but... we'll see. Okay, I got 38,000 trait rerolls. Surely we get one decently fast. Surely. There we go, blessed. Actually got that surprisingly quick. Now we need to find the Heavenly Coordinates. And from watching a video while rerolling there, it's supposed to be that glowing thing right there. And getting to it is, yeah, we need to do some like hardcore parkour. So if we like jump off the sides. Oh God. Uh-oh. Where do I go from here? You can't stand on that? I have an idea. Where's Loki at? We're gonna use Loki as a stepping stone. Climb up the rock. And then we parkour across to here. Nice. Oh my God, I fell. I'm actually gonna crash out. Okay, there we go. And then I walk into it, and then does it count? Is it as simple as just walking into it? It is. Now, as for defeating the Heavenly Creation, some people said the Sunblaze Shinigami team can work for this. I don't believe them, but let's see. Oh yeah, no, we just got farmed. So I went into the Discord and I found this team here for beating this Heavenly Creation. I don't know how well it's going to work. I think it requires like a lot of RNG as well. But let's see. We've got 1.6 million HP. He did die. The Foxin's alive. We did transfer. Hold on. I think we need more Pot of Greeds to activate if I want to win this. Yeah, because we're steadily losing. Okay, this team is generational, though. Like, we have 8.5 million HP. How did someone come up with this, by the way? Issue is their stand arrows, like, start cooking. And doing, like, insane damage, which is not good. But I think if we just get more Pot of Greeds proccing, we can win this. And I guess we throw Akaza in at the start to make sure that his Zawaldo doesn't activate. I think we failed again, though. Like, this is pretty difficult. There's a chance that we've done this. There's a chance. We're in the tens of millions of HP right now, but we win. That team is actually insane. Like, it's so cheap and it actually works. Which means now all we gotta do is we gotta speed run through the Bizarre Dungeon. And I might as well just do like a full run as well. And while we're in there, we can also use the Triumphant Chariot, the Flame Diviner, and the Bizarre Dog in there to like... We'll use them on our team to make sure that we get that part of the quest done. I decided to cut that run early because we've done it. I have achieved heaven. We got the Heavenly Creation card. Universal Reset. Absolute cinema. Now, what I need to do is we need to head to the Bizarre Manor. We need to go through this entire thing and try and beat it all up to the very hardest difficulty, which is Celestial, which is going to be very tricky. However, I've seen a team... Well, I found a couple of teams, actually, that seem pretty good to do this. So for this team, we need a Qin Shi Huang. And then we need one of these. And then we need one of these. And then one of these. And then that is the team basically done. I just need to get some good traits. Let's see if this team is truly the GOAT. I'm kind of starting to see why this team is the GOAT. It's actually... No, it's not struggling at all. Bro hasn't even taken damage. Well, we need to get all the way to Celestial. Luckily, we only need to beat this boss here on Celestial. But then we need to add the Emerald Splash onto the team. All of the Apex of Evolution is complete. Now we just got to get to the very final difficulty of this one. But then we're going to have to adapt our team to have the Emerald Splash to, like, make it work. Honestly, maybe just replacing one of my healers with it could work. I don't know. This is going to be tough, actually. Let's see if this slightly modified team with a little Emerald Splash at the end can beat this. It feels like we're not really getting enough heals, but there's a chance. Because I have Overlord on this guy, like, if we just dodge enough attacks... Wait. No. Oh, we were so close. Nah, but that tells me this is possible. We just got to get lucky. If we get lucky with the 10% and 15% chance dodges, we win. We didn't proc it a single time that time. Are we for real? Wait. Wait. Oh, we lost again. This is so much harder, but it's possible. We did it. This Qin Shi Huang team is my favorite team in the entire game now. I need to get a rainbow version of this guy. He's just so strong. And now there it is. Joestar Bloodline Part 1 quest complete. We get an Awakened Star Fist. Now that we have Jotaro, I assume we're going to get Josuke next. Yep, the Shining Star card. All right, now we need to defeat the Deranged Killer in Bizarre Manner on Celestial mode with under... Okay, we can just do that with my Qin Shi Huang team. Heal damage, reach floor 100 in the Bizarre Dungeon. Clear floor 500 or higher in the Hardcore Tower with Worthy Arrow equipped on all cards. And then we have to defeat the Ascended Golden Vampire, which I assume is the Dio Over Heaven card. And we'll probably just have to find that in the tower and, like, in the dungeon and stuff like that. So, I'm just gonna... What is my battle power? 311,000. If I put the Undead King on... It goes up to 575. So what we need to do is just put like a basic Nature Guardian on. And then we'll just put a basic Undead King too. And then there we go. That should be way more than enough. And then we can just go through this. And that should complete that first part. But then what we actually need to do is we need to go through the rest of the story after this. And beat it all on extreme difficulty. So that we can actually get the Worthy Arrow. Because right now we can't even spin it. There we go. We beat all of Celestial for the Deranged Killer quest. Now... Since that quest is done, we're just going to head through medium, hard, and then extreme of all of these. And then I need to open some packs. Because we need to get 4 stand arrows. Well, now that we got that, we can roll for a better moon real quick. Just use a Heavenly Moon Potion. We'll pop one of these, one of these. Might as well try and do this with maximum luck. And now we just do a bunch of instant rolls. And then this should give us a bunch of the... Oh! Rainbow! Oh my god, Rainbow Lone Sword too. Wait, my luck is insane right now. Rainbow Jinwoo. Yep, we got 84 Worthy Arrows from that. You already know I need to level up that. Look at that HP. These are genuinely like my 2 best cards now. Do I pop more? I might as well. We keep going. Garbage. We keep going. Garbage. I'll use 50 here. Nothing good. I'll use another 50. Okay, I need to hold myself back now. We might need 100 million rolls for other stuff. But at the very least, I think I just completed the battle pass. I did. Now we need to go above floor 500 in the Hardcore Tower with the Worthiness Arrow equipped to our entire team. I can checkpoint from floor 300, and then we can just build a team like this. Just using literally like my strongest members. Okay, this is the team. All Worthiness Arrows equipped. Let's do this. Oh yeah, this is going to be easy. After the Worthiness Arrow stuff, we've done 100 floors, which means the Bonds of Steel has been completed. And we get another card, which we can cross off right here. Next up, we get the Woven Star card. We need to defeat Lunar Inverter in Bizarre Dungeon. That's nice and easy. Defeat Pale Snake in Bizarre Manner on Celestial mode without any supports. Win a PvP or ranked battle with Storm Sovereign or stick a strategist in the party and then survive 50 fatal hits. That's very easy to do because of support cards. We can do that in like literally no time. Win PvP with Storm Sovereign or Stickers. Do I have those? I don't. And where might I get that character, perchance? We're gonna have to get... What? I am so glad that I saved my packs because I forgot. Yep, there's a bizarre pack.
Yes,
This is where all these characters are that I've been missing. And this is where the Storm Sovereign is. So if I just do some luck boosting again real quick, and then we open up some packs, I got a gold made in heaven. In fact, let's just guarantee it. Let's use like 10 of these. Another 10. Another 10, why not? Ooh. But I believe with that, we should have every single new card that we were missing. There's a Storm Sovereign. There's the Mango Writer. I also completely forgot about Funny Valentine, but we got him too. There's Zipperfish. There's Sticker Strategist. Okay. This is looking good. Are we missing anything else? We also got this card too, which means we're making a pretty big dent in all the cards that we actually need to obtain. In fact, I completely forgot about the Stand Arrow. And also while I'm here, what we can do is we can head over to the dungeon. I forgot I have 1.9 mil, so we can get the Metallic Assassin. Now, the only one remaining is the 5 million coin one, so that's going to take like a good 4 runs maybe of getting like 200 plus. But now we can actually attempt the PvP and do all this other stuff on the Bizarre Manor. We beat Pale Snake on all difficulties, which means Joestar Bloodline Part 3 is finally done. Oh my god. At last. At last. Now for the final part of the Joestar Bloodline quest. We're going to get Johnny, which is going to be fire. But we need to clear 350 or higher in the Hardcore Tower with a specific team. We need to defeat Dimensional Manipulator without any moon cards. You know what? This team here doesn't use any moon cards. Was it any moon cards or supports? Is that what I saw? Oh, just moon cards. Okay. Reach floor 75 in the dungeon with a basic stand. Find and defeat the Joestar Bloodline in the lobby. Oh, this is going to be difficult. But I think this team here should definitely be able to cook. So let's see. Oh, yeah, wait. I mean, I know I'm just re-challenging easy, but this is very easy. Yeah, I think this guy's got it. We're going all the way through this dungeon with our Elder Ripple Knight. It should be pretty easy. We've more than easily completed the quest. In fact, I'm on floor 157. So we've completed the quest, and I've got 15 arrows we might as well use to try and get new cards that we need, like Emerald Crusader, which I'll happily take. Don't need that one. Don't need that one. Woven Star, that's a new one. Triumphant Chariot, I think that's a new one too. It is indeed. The Bizarre Dog, perfect. But that is the stand version. Golden Jockey, that's new too. Boom. There's really not many more. Flame Diviner, I've got 3 more arrows left. We're looking for Shining Star, that's one of them. And we still need White Snake, but I don't even know if it's real. Yeah, that's all that we got. Bruh. Now, the final thing I need to do for this quest line is we need to beat the Joestar Bloodline. I don't know how easy or difficult this is going to be. In fact, I don't even know if this team would be able to do it, but I'm still going to try it with this team nevertheless. I believe in this squad. Never mind, we died instantly. A team like this is supposed to be my best bet to beat this. So I just need like my 2 strongest cards and then these 2 supports. The issue is because I don't have any like quadrillion cards. I don't know if this is going to be possible. But we'll still try. With the fusion. Oh yeah, we got farmed. I think there is potential there though. Wait, we might have achieved peak. I might have found the team that kills the entire JOJO bloodline. And it simply involves 1 Oni Tyrant. And like the support cards are high-key carrying, but I'm actually so glad that teams like this exist. This team is cinema. It might take another attempt, actually. Like, this is unbelievably risky. We're getting very low. Oh my god. Please. Please. No, did we lose? We lost, but this team right here, this team has the power to do it. It just might take a couple attempts. We managed to win by switching it to Shinigami Strategist, Aqua, and then Beta. So now the Joestar Bloodline quest is fully done. We got the Star Jockey card, which means we only have 2 more. Dio Over Heaven and Polnareff, funnily enough. And we get his stand card when we get him as well. Now to get Polnareff, we are going to have to do the tower. We just need to do the Bizarre Manor Tower, and we just need to climb to 150 plus. This will probably take me probably about a day of grinding. We need quite a lot. In fact, we need, 160 crystals. Well, it's now the next day. And I have enough materials to craft Polnareff. There we go. Which means all that is left is the Dio from the dungeon. So we just need to do a few more dungeons, get 5 mil, and then we will have every single JOJO card in Anime Card Clash. Right now I have 1.2 mil. Okay, that's not bad. Like 4 dungeon runs. Ascended Golden Vampire. Obtained. Oh my god. I can't even see him following me. We did it. This video took way too long, so please subscribe and go check out this video on screen here, which you might enjoy, where I did a movie of collecting every single card in Anime Card Clash.